Please subscribe my channel. And press the bell icon button, like, comment, share. Here we will look at some urban survival gear to add to your bug out bag that will customize it into a self-sufficient urban survival kit. Less need for emergency shelter, as there should be many buildings around and debris available to cobble a shelter together if need be. Bug out situations that occur in urban centers have several unique factors to consider when building your bug out backpacking list. These urban survival factors include having to deal with building debris and glass in the wake of the disaster event, increased likelihood of opportunities to scavenge water and food from abandoned buildings, the possibility of finding supply caches in abandoned buildings. Looting is not endorsed by this site, but if abandoned supplies mean the difference between life and death, go for it. Increased likelihood of encountering humans. This can be both good and bad based on the disposition of the people faced and how you handle the situation. Other survivors can be bartered with and be valuable sources for information, as well as dangerous criminals. Approach them with caution in mind. To be truly well prepared for a disaster, you need to tailor your survival kit to your surroundings. For example, someone from a highly urbanized area will have different needs from someone living in a more rural area. Preppers spend a lot of time talking about what gear to put in their bug out bags. By comparison, we hardly ever talk about urban survival gear beyond the obvious, like food, water, and emergency lighting.
My name is Thomas Coyne, owner and chief instructor of Coyne Survival Schools. Now, it's easy to what if yourself to death when you're trying to fill a bug out bag. You may be thinking, what do I need? In what context am I going to need it? How am I going to use it? Just think what you need most to get by in your daily life, get small items to replace them, and pack that way. Let's begin. First things first, water everywhere and not a drop to drink. In urban disasters, sometimes even when the water spigots turn on, the water coming out is not safe or potable to drink. Things like earthquakes, floods can all ruin our water distribution system. Now, wilderness water purification is much different than the urban, and that's why we don't use wilderness filters for urban disaster. We use things like this, which have a high level of chemical decontamination, as well as viral and heavy metals, to make drinking water safe. If you're going to be responsible for your own and or your loved one's medical needs for an extended period of time, you need a serious medical kit. And the lightweight toiletry bag from Maxpedition will actually hold everything you need to get yourself and your family by for at least a week. Now, I need a microclimate. If I have to leave my home and set up shelter just about anywhere, I need to make sure I can stay warm, dry, cool, what have you. So I can even stow a lightweight sleeping bag like this to keep it in waterproof bags. And look at that, a full sleeping bag. Now we're gonna need to cover our heads as well. So I have a heavy duty emergency blanket that's much like a tarp. It has grommeted corners for pre-connections. I can set this up like a rain fly, like a pup tent to keep out of the rain. I can set it up metallic side up to reflect the sun to create shade. I can use it as a ground cloth beneath me or just wrap in it to stay warm. Now, if I do need to rig up a tarp shelter or tie just about anything, I always carry heavy duty Kevlar cord. Now, my side pouch here, we have a stainless steel canteen cup like this. It could be used as a drinking vessel or cooking. Since it is stainless steel, I can put it right over the fire, or I can even hold a small stove like this. So now I can boil water, cook soup, whatever I may need. Of course, freeze-dried meals are a great option for the bug out bag, as they rarely need to be changed. They're good for years and years and often quite tasty. Now, in my other side pouch, I have charging equipment, rugged, water resistant, impact resistant, portable power bank. I have my emergency GPS navigation device, a high quality navigation device that can help me find routes through the city or to wilderness areas without the use of cell phone towers. It is highly unlikely that in a natural disaster, even satellites would be taken out. Of course, during a disaster, cell phone towers may not always work, or they may be getting overloaded by people trying to reach out to loved ones. That's why it's always good to have a strong, portable, handheld walkie-talkie with preset emergency channels to talk to your loved ones or your teammates. A quality one like this will even have a weather alert radio, letting you know the weather and emergency situation on the ground. Now, it's important to have good light. A tactical light like this can be good for searching for lost individuals with its over 1,000 lumen broad spectrum beam. It's waterproof, it's not going to break if you drop it or even run over it. Now, as a former confined space rescuer, I was always told if you have one light, you have none. That's why we always have a backup light. Here we have a waterproof, high quality headlamp so I can work hands-free and get light wherever I need it, where I'm looking. Now, we've talked about charging capability with something like a portable power bank, but eventually those run dry. Now, that's why I like to have something like this pure sine wave inverter in my bug out kit. This can hook up to any 2-post battery, any car battery, any boat battery, and give you the power you need to charge a cell phone, a laptop, any type of small electronic equipment like that. Now, I may want to signal someone to my presence, get help from authorities. So I have a high quality GPS beacon here, a PLB if you will. This goes to the U.S. Air Force Rescue Command when activated, which is also the National Search and Rescue Coordination Center for the United States. It's very powerful and will let authorities know my location and that I need help. Of course, a glow stick for people to find my position in nighttime searches. And here we have a pen flare, easy to carry, shoots 300 feet in the air, and can even be used as a defensive tool, and it's quick and easy to deploy. Of course, batteries don't last forever, which is why if I need to navigate, I have a high quality backup compass. Dual use items are always good. So my writing pencil, I've wrapped at least 10 feet of duct tape on it to repair or attach anything I need. Here I have a high quality limbing saw. Of course, no bug out bag would be complete without a handy Swiss Army knife. Food that requires no preparation. You don't need to add water, heat, anything like that. In any long-term disaster, hygiene is going to be an issue. And that's why I have a pocket shower like this one. As soon as I get to any clean water, I pull out this 10-liter bag. I fill it up. I can hang it in the sun if I want to heat it. And it has a full shower nozzle attached. They actually call it a pocket shower. When selecting items for a bug out bag, it's important to only pack the essentials. These packs only hold so much, and we don't want to put a bunch of unnecessary items in them. As you can see, the Maxpedition Tiburon will hold everything you need for a bug out. Food, water, hygiene, shelter, self-defense, everything you need to get by until the disaster is resolved and you can return to your home or civilization.
Thanks for watching. Product by link given in description.